sir.
Yep. Okay.
Thanks, darling.
All right. Just leave it. We've got to go, yeah?
Start the car.
Cass!
You've done something very worrying with your hair.
I just brushed it, that's all.
She needs me.
So do we. I mean, we're a very special school.
Prue will look after you. Go on. Bye.
Yeah, life's a struggle. Bye, Cass.
Yes, you were doing your come to your father face.
I was doing my "Are you having a nice time" face.
Oh, here comes Belinda's dad.
That's all right.
Peter, you big poof.
Giles?
What, no Cassie?
I know she's doing good, I'm afraid.
Oh, she's too virtuous. I've been begging your mother for years to come and do swinish things in bed with me. Do you think she ever might?
Maybe, if you brushed your teeth.
Bit of shop. Can we hook up next week? Trot round St. Mary Axe?
Of course.
What a lech.
No, he's a very valuable client. We should circulate, shouldn't we, and talk to the grim careers lady.
Oh, we... Just a thought.
First of all, I'd like to say how glad I am that Ian's with us this evening. Well done. That's really brave of you. And it's helpful for Saffron. The family are together, and that really is progress. Well done.
Good, now you're hitting the skittles. Take those three out now. I like this one. This is good. This is kind of trancey.
Yeah, man. Bit of trance. Grow up.
All right. Go!
How was it? We went bowling. We stuck it for an hour, and then we just had enough. You're incredibly angry. It's your fault for bringing me up not to tell lies.
Please tell me you didn't wear that awful old coat all the way through the evening, Prue.
It smells of Daddy. I look towards his feet, but that's a fool. If that man is the devil, I cannot kill him. Stabbing Iago, Othello can only wound him. I bleed, sir, but not killed, for Iago is the devil.
The what?
The play's an allegory, and Iago is hell, and he struggles with Desdemona, heaven, for the possession of man's soul, Othello.
Where'd you get all this bollocks?
I read the text, sir, and I interpret it as best I can.
Actually, you pinched all that from Ridley, but I like your attitude. Go on.
That society mistrusts the Moor. It cannot accept that he has won the heart of a noble white girl. Damned as thou art, thou hast enchanted her.
interviews.
So who do you have a position on? Who has influenced you most as an architect?
Okay, you may not be familiar.
Try me.
Philippe Claudel.
I've loved you so long.
Pity you said that out loud.
That's so pretentious, sorry. But that particular film is the one, yes. It's the sense of home.
She's commendably inexpensive.
She's too young, too inexperienced.
Well, I don't know about you, but 2 months' salary freeze is about as much as I can stand. We need some creative Viagra about the place. I'm right. You're wrong. Give the girl the job.
I'm absolutely furious with you for skipping school. Huh? And I can't possibly condone
That kind of behavior.
Well, can we just eat something? I'm starving.
Yeah, sure. My darling daughter, would you live in that?
Yes, I would. Is that Sarah Francis?
Oh.
It's much better than the normal Nazi crap you churn out, no offense.
So I should give her the job?
What job?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I will. So how's education?
Full of surprises.
Am I ever going to meet any of them? You're beautiful. I mean, even with a face full of noodles dribbling down your chin, you are a beautiful girl. Am I expected, really, to believe that you don't have a boyfriend?
How would you feel if I told you I was a lesbian?
What's a lesbian?
Belinda's asked me to stay around tonight, is that okay?
Yeah, will you ask her?
About the state of her virginity, you mad?
Does she tell you about her boyfriends?
No, Peter, I tell her about mine. I'd quite like to have sex tonight, if that's okay.
I'll make a few phone calls, see what I can organise.
Come here, I'll get you organised.
I do love shagging my sixth formers.
What are we going to do about this?
Call your parents.
I'm not discussing it with them.
Tell them that you're coming home tomorrow night. I'm bringing a guest for dinner.
The woman on the desk referred to you as Nellie. I just said that your name was Elizabeth, which it is. I mean, that is your name, your Christian name.
She's the one girl who talks to me. And you rub her up the wrong way.
But I just thought it was disrespectful. That's all.
It's my name. Oh, look at you. You used to be such a natural little boy.
Bought you a card, Mother. I got you a card. I've got the right day, haven't I?
Cassandra. My favourite doomed mythological heroine. She always speaks the truth, and nobody ever believes a word she says.
They don't. It's very boring. Here, have a nut.
Hello, darling. Sorry, I got stuck at work. So, this is Gavin. Got a drink?
He has.
I'm guessing you're not at school anymore, Gavin.
I am, sir, in a way. I'm an English teacher.
Good for you. I've got a feeling that we've met before, have we?
Oh, it's David, is it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. He's away at a debating competition. He's doing rather well at school, actually, academically.
I bet he is. What with all the brains lurching about in the family gene pool? Hey, Mr. Manson?
Call me Peter.
Hey, Peter.
So, do you enjoy your job? Is teaching a pleasure, Gavin?
I love teaching.
Shall I put that back for you, that David picture?
So, where did you do your training?
Wakefield.
Your part of the world, Peter.
A long time ago, yes. So, let's talk about Prue in Oxford. I mean, she's got a conditional offer, no thank you. But we're wondering now if we've chosen the right college.
Well, the question is, should she be going to university at all? I mean, does she actually care about the subject, or is she just taking a degree solely to indulge the aspirational fantasies of her dear old dad?
Have a drop, Prue.
I've got medicine.
And then you're pregnant. Four months? 4 months.
You prick.
No. You're right. We have met before. I knew at the time he wasn't paying attention.
You jacked up, arrogant little prick.
No, that is right. I've compromised the narrative. Story isn't able to develop. Come to the climax too soon. I really hate it when that happens. Parent-teacher meeting last summer. He remembers.
Right until this morning when I resigned.
It's been all gold today. I haven't had a chance to tell you.
You get it now! I'm gonna call the police!
You do that and you will never see me again!
If you're convinced, okay, that we have to call the police, then we'll have to do that. But you know what? It may well be that you never see Prue or your grandchild ever.
My grandchild. Yeah.
That may be the price.
You don't say our grandchild, because if that ever happened, you'd see them behind my back.
I've never done anything behind your back. That was a slip of the tongue. Look, Gavin has crossed a line that should never be crossed. That is true. But you know what? He does have a certain kind of abrasive charm. There's something about
Don't
him.
you say
I'm
it.
sorry.
What?
Combative,
That'd be ridiculous.
single-minded, bloody-minded. I'm sorry, he does. He reminds me of you. He's unafraid. He knew you were going to hit him. He didn't even flinch. He just took it. Come on, he's just a boy.
He's not a boy, he's a man. He's a dangerous man. He's absolutely nothing like me, and she chooses him.
She loves him.
Doesn't love him.
She does.
Well, he doesn't love her.
You don't know that. Nobody knows anything about other people's lives from looking at them from the outside.
When did I get to be on the outside?
Who's Paula? Now that you no longer have a job, what are you going to do when we have this baby?
Hi, I'm sorry. I forgot that you were starting today.
That's fine.
Monique?
Yeah?
Have you plugged her in and everything?
Given her a pencil, the works.
Richard said to go over the balcony windows for St Mary Axe.
I think that's fine. I mean, I know Giles, I know what he wants, but by all means, fenestration, let it be. I do need to take...
I'll crack on.
Prue? I'm sorry.
I didn't set out to get pregnant. It was a failure of technology. Look at your face.
Oh.
That's too much information, and now you've got an image and you don't know how to cope with it.
So, what's the plan then? Are you going to finish your A-levels?
No, I'm moving in with Gavin.
Oh, good. Okay, that's good. Whereabouts is the...
In Hackney.
Yeah.
It's in a tower block.
Prue, can I just say this? I can talk to Oxford. I mean, you get good grades, you can defer your place until next year.
The only reason I was doing a degree at all, okay, was because I wanted to secure your approval. I have to be free, Daddy, to make choices that might just cock up my life without worrying.
Why are you making you say this?
I'm trying to include you in my life. I don't have to do that. Do you want that or not?
Yes. I want it.
You and Gavin, you both got out from under. I mean, that must give you some sort of connection. Well, Mum thought it would. I thought she'd discussed it with you.
She knew about Gavin.
No, she didn't know he was a member of staff. No, she knew I had an older boyfriend. She must have told you last year she put me on the pill.
If you go to that place, I've lost you. You're gone. You're gone, Prue.
I am going to marry him.
Mom's crying. It's because she's happy.
True. You don't have to marry me. You can marry someone else and I'll continue to support you. I would say the child is mine if you want me to, and not if you don't. It's very important that you get this right. What do you want?
I want to be your wife.
Well, then we're in the right place.
Right, David. This is where we celebrate the marriage of your sister.
So, Gavin, the big question. Are you having a honeymoon?
It hasn't occurred to me. Peter? Or should I call you Daddy? Get yourself up for Grandad.
It hadn't occurred to you. This is bullshit, all right? I mean, you talk about having to escape my approval. You just exchange mine for his, yeah? I think it's insulting that you haven't organized a honeymoon for her. Can't you see that?
He's offended because you haven't invited your parents.
Well, they're embarrassing, aren't they? Parents. My dad would have turned up in a nylon shirt and white socks. We can't have that. Christ. What did Cass's father make of your old man, Peter, at your wedding? Was the grievous sock shame on the day?
Excuse me. I want you to take the flat. My flat. Why is that not allowed?
Because it's yours. I don't.
But I'm just saying, take it. I give it to you. Both of you. Yeah, as a wedding present. I just can't bear the thought of you living in that place.
Perhaps I like this place. I scare you, don't I? I'm sorry, it just, it just happened. I grew up when neither of us was looking. And one minute I'm dressing teddy bears, and the next I'm on the pill, and Mum doesn't tell you.
No.
And you think the whole world is out to double cross you. And it's not. She's not. Stop shutting her out.
Give me a hug. I love you, Prue.
Be nice to her.
I will if you consider the flat. If you consider taking the flat. I mean, just consider it. It's not a big deal. It's nothing. Consider it, yeah? Cold here. Why haven't you got your coat?
Threw it away.
Richard tells me you're snarling around the office like a dog with a sore cock. What's up? My daughter Prue got married.
Bloody hell. She's not up a spout, is she?
Actually, she is.
Bloody hell. If some little shit got Belinda knocked up, I'd have his balls on a silver dish, I tell you.
He's not so little. He's pushing 30.
There are chaps, on the internet, ex-air services. Bug your man's car and so on. Make a few choice calls, screw up his credit rating.
I'm not sure he'd be particularly concerned by that.
A couple of grand. They'll debag the wanker and hang him out of the top floor window till he begs to be allowed to emigrate. What do you mean, not particularly concerned about his credit rating? What kind of a man is he?
I don't know. So, Giles, what do you think?
Talk to you quickly. It may be that St. Mary Axe is too exposed. Historically, this client is always...
Loves light. It'll be fine. I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm sorry, I'm a bit distracted. I didn't mean to be rude. I apologize.
You haven't been rude.
Well, I'm sorry if your first few weeks here haven't exactly been the bonanza of gaiety that you might have expected. Good night.
Sorry enough to help me celebrate my birthday?
It's your birthday?
Mm-hmm. You bring your wife here?
Daughter.
What made you bring me here?
Cheap beer, I don't know, habit, failure of the imagination. I don't know, you tell me, why are we here?
Because of your kids. Because you have teenagers, you imagine you're infallibly connected to the generation below your own. You're not. You're too old.
Oh.
You think
Yes.
Prue
Hey,
likes
I'm
it.
down. Look, I'm on my knees. Stop
You're
kicking
the
me.
one who likes it because you think she likes it. I am trying to make it clear that I am not in the business of coming on to you. So, tell me what's wrong.
It's Prue, my daughter. Well, she's just the loveliest, kindest, funnest girl, and she's married the most horrible man imaginable. And that, quite frankly, is that. The husband, well, he's against me in my life. He hates me, and I don't really know what I'm supposed to have done to deserve it.
I have to go.
Don't keep him waiting.
A reasonable guess. Not quite right.
Can I get you a cab, or...?
No.
Allow me.
Can you really not bear to live in my father's flat?
That about sums it up.
Well, it may surprise you to learn that I've organised a honeymoon.
The honeymoon? Baby, where?
Yorkshire. I've booked a cottage. I want to know where you came from. I want to meet the lovely Paula.
You'll be disappointed.
Why? Why, because she won't be there, or because when I meet her I'll find her disappointing? Clarity, Mr. Sorensen, what are you saying?
If you insist on trying to unpick me, you're going to become intimately acquainted with disappointment, okay?
Furthermore, I've decided to accept my father's flat. Blocked drains and cockroaches the size of dogs I can handle, but I don't like the wallpaper.
Moments of defiance, wife. Keep me keen.
Why'd you switch your phone off?
I put it on silent for a meeting, and then I forgot. You should have told me about Prue. You fixed her up with the pill, and then pretended not to know whether she was a virgin or not.
Wow.
I wanted to talk to Prue. Is she here?
No. But nevertheless, you may enter. We're family now, Sandra. You're looking very foxy, by the way, for a woman of your age.
Oh, yes, and you're a nice young man who thinks it's amusing to have bad manners.
Nice. It's a bit harsh. I'm going. I've got to take the next load. Prue will be here in a minute.
Where to?
Your flat. Our flat. Peter's given us the deed. Wasn't that nice?
Prue.
If you have come to tell me that it's not too late, then you're too late.
Did you do it deliberately, Prue? You're not stupid. Did you choose to get pregnant?
What an incredibly offensive question. No, I bloody did not. Did you?
Yes, I did. I did. And I think you did too.
Monique!
She's just popped out. Can I help?
I've got a check. I'm not prepared to negotiate.
You're in a bit of a state, Peter.
Just take it, please.
Like a man with a guilty secret. Whatever could that be?
I want you out of my daughter's life.
It's a bit late for that, I'm afraid, because I'm right inside her. Oh. And if I'm inside Prue, I'm inside Cassie. And I'm inside you. You know, the funny thing is, I'm doing you all a power of good.
I have some good news. Prue's booked a honeymoon. Yorkshire. Pretty bizarre choice for this time of year, but hey, something.
Yorkshire.
Your office rang. Who's Sarah?
She's a new associate.
You didn't tell me you'd appointed a new associate. Surely that's a pretty big deal, isn't it?
Got a few things on my mind. Daughter despoiled by a sociopath and so on. Did Sarah call herself?
No, Monique. Apparently there's a problem with Giles Harcourt.
There's never a problem with Giles Harcourt.
He doesn't like St Mary Axe.
He loves St Mary Axe. He's always loved St Mary Axe.
Well, apparently he's changed his mind.
Oh.
I eat when I'm anxious.
Come on, Giles. Tell me why you're anxious.
Why am I usually anxious where you're concerned?
Giles, I'm married. you're married. I do not find you attractive in any meaningful sort of a way. Do we have to have this stupid conversation every time we meet?
Is it so stupid? Is your sex life so chandelier-rattlingly bloody fantastic you don't look like a woman whose bell is being rung on a regular and deafening basis? No, wait, don't go, please. We're having such a lovely chat. Do you suppose Prue got herself knocked up to stop her father coddling her like a 6-year-old?
That's enough.
I'll say. Peter's in trouble, you know. Trouble you could, if you wished, alleviate.
Giles is a moral coward and he didn't want to see. He waited till you said goodbye, then he called his lawyer.
Listen to this, okay? Breach of contract, bloody idiot, due to a false extrapolation of agreed drawing. I mean, false extrapolation. This is just such shit.
So where are they now? Your parents?
When I was younger, my dad got taken to prison for theft. A big theft. And my mum's considered reaction to that was to eat a family-sized packet of paracetamol. She then thought that wasn't a great idea. Went to hospital, had herself pumped out. Picked me up from school as normal, walked me home, ran my bath, cooked my tea, and silly bitch died, of course, that night in my bed with me. And my father knew it was his fault and hanged himself in the laundry. Not the most outstanding couple of days for a 10-year-old.
So, who looked after you then? Paula? If I tell you something real, Gavin, will you tell me something? I have a grandmother, and she lives in Wakefield in a home, just a few miles from here. And her name's Nellie. We never see her. My father does sometimes, but he doesn't speak about it. But you already knew, didn't you? How did you know? That's the biggest secret I have, Gavin. I have nothing else to give you. What happened to Paula? Will you tell me, please?
Do you want me to show you that?
More than anything, yes.
Shut your eyes.
I had bruises on my thighs. If you want to work with me and never touch me again, that's all right. If you want to sleep with me until it becomes inconvenient, that is also all right. Everybody says adultery is hell. That's not true. It's only hell if you set out determined you're going to be caught and punished. I am never going to trick you. this is your flat, where you bring your women.
Are you all right?
I'm on my honeymoon. Ta-da! I'm in a farmhouse that's miles from anywhere.
Yeah, Mum said that you'd gone to Yorkshire. Is something wrong? What's wrong?
No, nothing. I was just gonna call, see if everything's all right at home. Normal.
I can come get you if you want. I can get in the car and...
God, stop flapping. I just wanted to hear your voice. Really silly, you couldn't just take a picture of Mum and you, could you just send it to me? Drop my stupid phone, I've lost everything.
Yeah, I will the minute I get home.
No, I thought you were at home.
You know, I've got a lot of work on at the moment, so...
You should go home to Mum, Dad. She'll be lonely. I've got to go. I love you.
This place is actually hers, isn't it? Go home.
I'm going to contact the police.
Who hit Prue in the face?
I did.
You were talking in your sleep.
Did I say anything incriminating?
Paula.
I'll find a way to make you tell me.
Have I done a bad thing?